All right, so I'm doing a project outside, but first I need to get dinner started, and I'm gonna make chili my way. My wife calls it garbage can chili because I put everything in it: mushrooms, onions, just everything. Peppers. I'm gonna put several different colored peppers in it. Red, yellow, and orange. And of course, baby bellas. A couple onions. I get the diced tomatoes because it's easier. They're already cut up. So a couple cans of tomatoes. Tomato sauce. Add a little bit of thickening to it. And then light red and dark red kidney beans. And of course, Chilio mix. Love this stuff. Just one packet of that. So let me get these onions chopped up. Turn on my pot. A little oil. Couple cloves of garlic. Knife. This garlic chopped up. Starting to sprout. Time to use them. Just going to use maybe 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Chopped up really good. That'll be good enough. It'll cook down a little bit. Onion. I'm gonna cut this up, not real fine, but it's gonna be pretty fine. Work. Eyes are watering already. There we go. Put this in the pot. Peppers. The way I do these is I cut around the top. kind of like that, all the way around. And I'll just split it down the side, all the way around, pull it apart, and that comes right out. Get most of the seeds out that way without too much trouble. Look, no seeds. It's that one. Cut this one. There we go. No seeds. I got a couple seeds in that one. Rinse them out. Go ahead and add my tomatoes. Don't want to burn my garlic. And I'm not draining them. I'm just leaving all the juice in there. And tomato paste, sauce. Let's make it a little thicker. Give that a stir. Back on the heat. Go ahead and add my mushrooms to that also. Add them all. Break a few of these up, little bigger ones. They'll cook down though. Become mush. Alright, chilio mix. 1 packet of that. Give that a stir. All right. Beans. Rosemary. Got my rosemary plant right back here. Just gonna get a sprig of this. About that much. And I'm gonna chop the rosemary up. I'm just gonna pull the leaves off. Like that. And I'm just gonna chop it up as fine as I can. That'll be enough. With that. And peppers. goes a little chop like that. I just think it's going to look really cool with all the different colored peppers in there. And red and orange peppers are kind of sweet too, so I don't like that really spicy chili. Might add a little cayenne, give it a little spice, but I don't like it to where you start sweating your first bite in. And then by the end of it, your palate's so on fire you can't taste anymore. Some people like it spicy. It's not me. I like mine a little sweeter. In fact, I've even been known to add a little pinch of sugar to it. It also kind of cuts down the... Alright, got all my peppers cut up. I'm going to throw those in and put a cover on it and let it simmer for... It's almost lunchtime, so I'll let it simmer till about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And nope, I haven't put any meat in it yet. Because it hadn't thawed out. But this is also venison. It's fresh. It was killed this season. This was all front shoulder that I cut through and ground up. So that'll sit there, thaw out. And I'll cook that right before I add it in. Probably about an hour or so before it's done, just to let the meat blend in with it. So. All right, let me get cleaned up here and go outside and work on this other project. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. So I had to show you what it looks like with all the colors in it before I cover this thing up. And I'm going to let it heat up on medium for a little bit, and then I'll turn it back down to a low medium. That just looks pretty. And like I said, I'll let it cook for a few hours before I add the meat, and it's dinner. Alright, I'm about 45 minutes in, and it's at a slow boil. It was a little more vigorous than that when I first checked it. So I've turned the temperature down to just a little above low. I don't want it to keep boiling, but a few bubbles aren't bad. Alright, so I'm going to let this simmer. I'm going to go have lunch with Mom, and when I come back, should be time to cook the meat, and we'll add that in and let it simmer for another hour or so. See you in a little while. Alright, I'm back. Getting ready to finish up this chili, venison chili, and I got my meat thawed out. Get a cast iron pan here, big one. Try not to break the top of the stove, and turn it on medium heat and let it get warmed up. It's a little after 4, so the chili's been kind of simmering all day. It's still warm. I turned it back up to a medium heat. As you can see, it's pretty reduced down. So we're going to get the meat fixed up, cooked, and add it to that, and I'll probably let it sit maybe another half hour after that. So let's get this meat cooked. And when I made this venison, like I said, I made this from front shoulder. Instead of using beef fat in it, I actually bought a little small Boston butt and ground it up in here. So this is all pork fat in here, not beef fat. And it tastes amazing. No other spices or anything like that in it. Just the pork from the Boston butt and the fat from the Boston butt. And I probably will hit it with a little salt and pepper. Just for now. Pepper. Doesn't have to be ground pepper, fresh ground pepper. I just ran out of the other pepper, so that's all I got right now. So we'll let this heat up, cook. I'm not going to have a whole lot of grease in this, so I'm probably not even going to drain it, because venison doesn't have any fat, and the little bit you get from the pork, there's a little in there, but it's not going to reduce down and make a bunch of liquid. So yeah, get that cooked up and we'll continue on. Venison is browning up nice. Wish you could smell this. I haven't figured out smell-o-vision yet. Handle gets a little warm on this cast iron. Looking good. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of liquid in here, so I'm not even going to need to drain this. I'm just going to throw it right into the chili. I want to get rid of all that good fat anyway. Best part. That's where all the flavor comes from. Alright. That's just about got it. A couple little red pieces in there, but it's going to keep cooking anyway. Alright. Let's get it in here. Dropped a piece. Stir that up. Looking good. Give that another few minutes. Alright, so got it all mixed up. The meat's in. Just gonna let it sit here for a little bit longer. And then it'll be time to eat. So just let this sit and saute for a little bit. Alright, well, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified, and thank you, and we'll see you again.